All right, welcome everybody. It is Bulldog here. I am super excited today. I finally get a chance to play Wildcard. Some of you may have heard me talking about this in the past. We've seen some other streamers play this. Jim Morgan, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you here. So I am joined by Finn, who's on the Wildcard team, and he's going to walk me through, explain the game a little bit, and I'm going to get to jump in and play. So thank you very much for setting this up for me, Finn.
It was my pleasure, man. We're stoked to have you. We're really excited to keep sharing the game like this. Awesome. Well, welcome to Wildcard. I guess first things first, let's go ahead and hit play and head on into the champion selection screen.
All right, we can do that.
So what we're gonna have here is our two main champions. We've got Bulgar on the left, who's a more up close and personal melee champion, and then Locke on the right, who's more of your ranged defensive champion. It's your choice for who we run with first. They have different decks of cards to summon different types of creatures. They're totally kind of individually unique characters with all their own unique abilities. So it's up to you, personal preference, but streamer takes the pick.
All right, I think I'll go in with Bulgar here. I like that bear.
Yeah, so you've got Burr on your back. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and click on the champion that you'd like to take. And then whenever you're ready, just let me know and we'll go ahead and hit play and start matchmaking.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's hit play.
Hit play, let's get in.
Yeah, so first we're going to load into the Frostburn Arena. We're going to be specifically playing in a skirmish mode to start with. So we're going to quickly kind of go around. I'll explain all the controls to you, a little rundown of the game, some of the different sort of special things that make Wildcard, and so on and so forth.
Sounds good. And yeah, I have in chat asking if I've already played this. I have not played this at all yet. I've seen some clips of it. I watched a stream a while back. I can't remember how long ago it was, but Stash and Bryson were playing the game, and it just looked awesome. So I'm excited to hop in and finally get my chance to play it.
I know it's been a long time coming for us to have the game, in a playable state. I say that. Have you hit play, by the way?
Yes, it's showing loading.
We're still loading. Why are we still loading? Give me a second. You loaded the demo variant, correct?
I believe so, yes.
All right, let's do a quick Alt F4. Let's reboot it real quick.
Okay. And
I might have hit play a little bit too late after you. The downside of manual matchmaking. And we'll boot back in. And just when you're in the Steam library, it says demo in brackets next to the name.
we get out and just verify that I'm in the right.
That can sometimes be the issue. Sometimes people accidentally load into the wrong one. So I'm sitting here like, what the heck?
Okay, yeah, it says wildcard and it says demo. Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, yeah, I might have hit it too late. Me. All right, how's the name in again?
We'll get it working.
All right, back to champion selection. We'll just wait on champion selection. Let me know when you're there.
Okay, so I'm at the champion selection.
Cool. All right, we'll click on the champion, and when I say go, play, and go for play.
Okay, it is loading.
Sweet. There we go.
I am kind of excited to be using a controller again. I've always been a console gamer, and then when I started streaming, I had to kind of move to PC a little bit.
I know. Welcome back to the Frostburn. Well, welcome to the Frostburn, and welcome back to some controller gameplay. So cool. So welcome to the Frostburn Arena. This is Wildcard. This is the first arena that we have set up for people to be competing in. So we'll go through the controls a little bit. So if you come to the center with me real quick, we're going to learn our basic controls. So first things first, you got jump and double jump. So if you press A twice in your controller, or whatever your A button is, I don't know if you're using Xbox or PlayStation.
I am using Xbox, yes.
Oh, even easier. I don't have to think about what the different buttons are. So you do have double jump. On top of double jump, if you go ahead and press X, you do have your attack. So I have sort of a ranged targeting attack, and then if you go ahead and use your attack, you have a close-up one. If you jump up, oh, you stunned me.
Okay.
If you go ahead and jump up and then land on the ground and hold down X, you'll do a little ground smash, like jump, press X, and hold. Yeah, there you go. So you have a little bit of a nice ground smash attack. And then if you go ahead and hit Y, you'll use your one of your first abilities. So in your case, you've got Burr. Burr is going to protect you against me. And any enemies that are running its way. Oh, Burr is really chasing me.
As he chases after you, yep.
Yeah, Burr is really going for it. We're gonna slow down Burr here real quick. Oh, Burr does not want to be. Burr does not want to be slowed. Cool. Great. So, sorry, I had to sneeze real quick. Then the next thing you're gonna have is your B, which is dash. So you can either jump and hit B, or just hit B, and that will give you kind of a boost and a dash. I like to use this to navigate around the map. It's a really good way to like reset yourself if you're ever stuck. You also have some kind of built into the map movement items. So you have these launch pads here. So the launch pads can kind of take you and cards back and forth across the arena. And then if you follow me down below, there's also a second set of these sort of launchers, and those will get you right back into the middle. And these also can be used to get cards around the map. So if you look, I'm gonna go ahead and put a creature. I'm gonna cast onto the teleporter. It's gonna fly up into the middle, and that's where it's gonna summon a set of these cards. Now is the perfect chance for you to learn about summoning. So Wildcard is a card summoning MOBA. So one of the main aspects is the deck of cards that you collect. Those are the NFTs for us. So how you're going to go ahead and cast out your first card. You'll notice at the bottom you have a hand of cards, and you can rotate through them using your bumpers to select which creature you'd like to cast.
All right.
And then you have two options. Quickly tap right trigger or hold down right trigger to aim to where you'd like to cast that creature. And you'll see sort of this like blue arc will shoot out in front of you that shows you where that creature is going to land. So if you want to go ahead and toss a creature out.
All right, there we go.
And there you go. So you've cast Aloe. Aloe is a healing passive character. So Aloe will just follow other characters out. So Aloe's just going to kind of stand there unless you throw something in front of her. So feel free to toss something in front of Aloe real quick. There we go.
Well, that thing's huge.
So that's a slow claw. That's a gourd. I apologize. I'm gonna throw a slow claw out, and you'll watch. So my slow claw is gonna start attacking your gourd. Aloe is gonna be healing your gourd as all this happens, which means that your gourd absolutely demolishes my creature, which is it is what it is. So I'm gonna drop a couple creatures down here and try and put them in the way of your gourd. See what I can do here. I'm gonna use my attack and some other creature cards. The other thing you're going to notice is that each one of those creature cards down below comes with its own cost. So you'll see there's a number next to that creature, and that's the mana cost of that creature. So what that means, you'll see below that you have your mana bar. Mana regenerates over time passively, or can be collected off the ground in pink orbs. And so you'll notice sort of, as you're casting your creatures out, it's going to eat into your mana. So there's a little bit of a aspect of this game, which is a lot of like mana cost, mana saving, mana use meta, where you really have to like be strategic about when and where you use that mana.
And I can only use it while I'm on my side of the arena, right?
Yeah, so that's like one of the key components is that we do have an offsides feature. So all creatures need to be summoned from your side. So the only way to technically circumvent that, if you look here, I can go ahead and throw a creature using the launch pad onto the other side, in which case I am able to technically cast onto your side. Other than that, everything is thrown from my side into either the center lane or the lower lane.
So what do these Vita drops do?
Yeah, so there's Vita Drop and Chrono Drop. So Vita Drop, when Vita Drop dies, it does a slight bit of damage to other creatures, so creatures you don't control, and then it heals creatures that you do control. And so Vita Drop's a nice little addition to kind of any deck, because it's just got a nice subtle ability to just make sure you have a little something extra that kind of just splash damage and splash healing in the middle of your characters. So if you have like a nice good push of characters, it's kind of nice sometimes to have it follow up, with a Vita Drop or an Aloe to just give you that little bit extra boost.
Okay.
And then the final sort of thing to cover is going to be your ultimate ability. So when you press LB and RB, I'm going to drop down a creature for you. Go ahead and hit LB and RB at the same time. And you now turn into Werebear.
Oh, nice.
So for about 15 seconds, you're this high damage, very fast, gigantic werewolf. Does a ton of damage and can run around really fast. And oh my god, probably kill me. So that's your ultimate. And then if you want to throw some creatures towards me.
And I'm stuck now.
You're stuck, you dash.
Oh, there we go. Well, I can dash, but I can't move.
Okay, we'll reset you real quick. Werebear is not, there's a few bugs here and there. That's a new one to discover. That's the fun though of this alpha build. There's always these little things here and there. But there you go.
Now I can move again.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So what's gonna happen? Watch. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down a creature for myself. I'm gonna hit my ultimate ability. And now you'll notice that I've slowed down anything that passes by me. So
oh yeah, I can barely move.
And I'm gonna keep you there. And then my character is a little bit sped up, so Slow Claw is not as slow as you once was. And despite then, you are as slow as ever. And so those are the two kind of ultimate abilities. Those also regen over time as I sit here and slow down your Shoot-A-Cruise. And so those are all the basic components that make up Wildcard. In essence, it's a card summoning game. It's the age-old idea of like, as kids, we always wanted to be the person casting the cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. This is kind of one of the fun ways to do that in a really dynamic way. And at the same time, it lets us kind of throw in technology we love, which is blockchain technology. So whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and hit up on the D-pad and enter into our first game.
All right. And I guess one thing that I've absolutely loved about the concept of the Wildcard. Do you want to talk about the crowd?
Yeah, I would love to. So, folks can kind of look around and notice that there is a fully fleshed out series of characters up in the crowd. One of the cool aspects of Wildcard is that we're really creator focused, and that means we're really audience focused. We want creators to have tools to succeed, and we want their audience to participate in that success. So one of the cool elements that will exist in the full game is an ability to, as a spectator, come into the arena, watch matches that your favorite content creator is playing, and also one of the elements of that comes down to the audience actually cheers for people, and so there's something really fun where you're playing along in the arena, you're doing super well, you hear your fans like chanting and cheering for you. And there's a few other things that we'll be throwing in there that I don't think we're fully ready to talk about. But we really do want this game to be, first and foremost designed to support creators and the creator economy We even have an entire spectator camera setup, which is set up to essentially allow anyone to come into the arena and create their own fully, like, I would say sort of like shoutcasted tournament matches with a full camera switching tool. I think there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 different camera angles, all customizable and controllable. You can zoom in, zoom out, rotate the cameras around. So we really want to push the creator aspect of this game. We really want people to feel like you don't just have to play Wildcard to enjoy Wildcard.
And that's one thing that I've really been excited about with Web3 games. Actually, I made a video. It's been almost 2 years ago now, I think. Some of the other games we're even talking about different ways to do this. Nobody's really done it yet, but the comparison that I made was, it's like where you can get the audience involved is like what fantasy sports does with real sports. How people are so much more engaged when they can play along with the game. I know I'm a huge fantasy sports fan. Back in college, I'd have like 10 different teams, and I'm trying to watch 5 different games at once just to follow my players. And I don't even care about the teams, but I just want to see those players. I want to be involved with it. And I think having like Web3 interactive things with the audience can really be a game changer. So
yeah, and like, you know, I think like with a lot of us who are really excited about Web3 gaming, I think it's, you know, a lot of us are sort of using this avenue to address some of, maybe not issues is the right word, but address some of those things that we always wanted to see in gaming that maybe studios were not interested in pursuing or trying something new or testing new things. But we're in this like really awesome space where it's kind of like, let's try all the new things. Let's just test new things. Let's see, like, gaming has happened, you know, in very stagnant ways for a long time, and how can we really switch it up? And you know, Web3 allows us to do it at a core level, which is like letting you own the assets. The cards that we're playing with here today are NFTs, which means that you have to go purchase that card to play with it. And you know, the crossover into a video game for that to happen in real time like this is really cool. I'm very excited for it. So with that being said, are you ready for our first match?
Absolutely, I am ready.
All right, it's best 2 out of 3. Go ahead and ready up.
Okay, set up on the oh, yep, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we are live.
All right.
Starting off strong with a cast onto this side. Aloe, a passive character who does need a friend.
Gotta learn my characters first.
He's coming over here attacking Sembler. Get out of here. My Sembler.
Let's see. Let's get Slowclaw out here.
Send me a Slowclaw. Send me a friend. Jan's in the middle to hang out with. Yeah, Slowclaw for your Slowclaw. Oh, Gorin, just having a field day with my Slowclaw.
All right, I am all over the place. I have no idea where I'm going.
You're hanging on my side of the base. You're supposed to be casting on your side of the base. So you'll notice there's multiple channels and lanes. So that's one of the fun aspects of the game, is that you have this whole underside of the arena where you can cast your cards, including teleporters, to reset yourself. But there's also then the upper lane, there's lower lanes. We really try to keep it kind of a nice mix so that, you know, you can kind of create a multi-pronged assault and also a multi-pronged defense. Looks like my Jan's is about half health, making its way right up the center.
And I tried to throw one on the other side and completely missed.
Oh no! That's always the worst when that happens. You get so excited and then you watch it hit your teleporter and it's a sad day.
But he's gonna try and take the other lane now, apparently. Okay.
We got a nice shooter crew group coming up the lower lane. A little more down the middle just for fun. Oh, your Fendor and your shooter crew is making quick work on the lower lane.
I feel like I'm letting my my mana fill up way too much because I'm too focused on trying to watch the battlefield and just see where everything's going.
It's sort of one of I like to always say that Wildcard is a little bit of a steep learning curve. There's sort of a moment at the beginning. Oh no! What are you doing over here? No. We're gonna. Whoa! Oh, your shield is down, but you got my shield. Whoa.
Yeah, I think I'm about to die.
Drop a jam.
All right. I had to get aggressive there for a second.
That was a good push, though. That was a very good use, very good use of your ultimate to go over and just take things out for a second.
So in chat, somebody's asking, are the cards, like, are there cards that are restricted based on summoner? Like,
no. So as you'll kind of notice, there are some creatures that we both have, some creatures that only one of us have. That was just to mix it up a little bit. That was just to give ourselves a sort of fun, different sort of style of gameplay. But yes, that doesn't mean that characters can't use certain cards. Characters can use any cards that they would like to.
oh, that shooter crew destroyed me. All right.
Ooh, Sport. A whole Sport army coming up.
Oh, I like that ground pound.
Yeah, right. Ground pound's kind of nice. Ground pound kind of does allow you to.
Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, better protect my base here.
I was gonna say, while you've been messing around, I've got quite the sneaky attack coming up. So in 10 seconds, we're about to go into overtime. Overtime means that mana does get doubled. Mana regeneration, that is. So this is where you can really start casting out creatures. Oh no. Oh
Yep,
no.
I'm in a lot of trouble.
Oh no. Looks like we got a big push coming down the center. Oh no.
And my goal's destroyed. All right.
And there's game one. Ready? Best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
This time you have to keep. And then we go and we keep going.
Ooh. I don't even know how I took those out. Did they just explode on their own? Or?
What? The shooting crews?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what they were. I don't know. I just went back to fight them, and then all of a sudden they exploded on me.
Interesting choice coming over here with your creatures. Interesting choice because my Jans is looking mighty safe over there, rushing your base.
And Jan's destroyed me. All right.
Jan's destroyed you. How you liking Bolgar? We'll swap for the next game.
It's hard for me to judge just because I don't have a lot of frame of references as to what I'm doing. It's definitely one where got to figure out the strategies for what I'm doing, for which combos of cards I'm throwing out.
Yes.
It's kind of
it's something you learn over time. I think, like, you know, once you sort of start to get an idea of, like, you know, what cards work the best together. Obviously, like, one of the good tactics is, like, put down a slow claw, put an aloe behind it or something similar, you know, which really lets you kind of, ooh, that's not what I wanted. Ah. No. Ah, you're Gorit. Which kind of gives you that nice little ability to kind of do a heavier push. You don't have to worry about as much.
Yeah, I'm doing basically the if this was in a first-person shooter, I would be
Oh my God, you're going for it.
The spray and pray method would be what I'm using right now.
You know what? The spray and pray, it is a method for a reason. Oh, this is good. Shield down versus shield down. Looks like we're getting potentially a push. Yeah, another Jan's down there. Oh, your base under attack. That Jan's is looking mighty.
Oh, jeez.
Mighty. Oh no. Oh no.
There's so much up top to follow along. I haven't. It's like my eyes aren't trained on what to focus on yet.
It takes a little bit, yeah. There's like a little. Again, it's that. I don't know if learning curve is the right word, but there's a little bit of a curve to understanding, you know, which creatures work best together, when to let them work together. You know, you've got creatures like Spord, which Spord is a multiplying creature, so it's best placed further back in your base. You got Burr, which is not a card necessarily, but a great creature to cast out. Burr will just simply do a bunch of damage to people and to characters, and Burr's really good at that. I'm gonna get that aloe out of the way.
I also noticed I've got a some sort of, is it a squirrel that's in
You have encountered Chester, team at 7 East. One of our house favorites around here. Whoa!
So my the channel mascot, I've got it's Darth Squirrel is my channel mascot. So having a squirrel,
this is perfect. Okay.
I
It's a
feel
good fit then.
like it's a perfect fit.
Yeah. So Chester is the squirrel that lives in Bolgar's log. He just hangs out
And
there.
this is about to end.
Oh no! Oh no! 3 health. Oh boy, you got a Jan's coming up the center lane. Oh no. We're about to go into overtime though. This is a good sign. Mana regeneration's about to double. You've got a chance to drop a lot of creatures down. Distract that Jan. Oh, Gorit making quick work of my Jan. Just for the sake of keeping things interesting, I'm gonna go ahead and not use any more Jans. Jans is a little powerful.
Down to 3 health.
Let's see here.
So what charges the ultimate? Is it just over time or?
Yeah, so it's kind of just passive, to be honest. It's just like a time-based thing.
Oh, and I just fell off the edge going to stop these guys on the side. Keep forgetting that there's a little bit of a delay on those the whatever those things are that send you to the other side.
The teleporters, yes.
The teleporters, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Taking home a victory.
All right, when you stop putting the Jans out there, I was able to make a little bit of
Once the Jans go down,
headway.
yeah, it gets a little easier. easier. Jan's is a little Jan's a tricky one. We want Jan's to be powerful, but Jan's is also pretty powerful.
All right, all right, I don't think I can. My casting's not working at all.
Casting's not working?
Nope.
Oh, no. All right, let me come reset you real quick. So slow with the melee. As you can tell,
my boost works. My attack didn't, but my boost worked.
Alright, we'll try it now, You good?
All right, yep, we're good now.
Okay. That's nice. A KO, a nice little KO, a little reset. Never hurt anyone.
I was gonna get KO'd anyways, so just speed up the process. All right, what does the limp do?
What is who?
Oh, limp?
Lump?
Lump? Yeah,
So
I may have read it wrong.
Lump? Yeah, Lump is sort of just a nice roly-poly attack guy. He also has a little bit of a boost to friendly creatures. But for the most part, he's just kind of a chill dude. You know, he just does his thing.
All right, got an attack coming up the side here.
Going into that KO. Ooh.
Yep, there's KO.
Sneaking out the back.
Shield down.
Oh boy. Oh no, my ultimate's out. Oh. Ooh, we got my Jans down.
I don't know if I should have burned that ultimate.
Sometimes you have to, right? It's that tactical choice. If you take the shield damage, you lose the ultimate. Sometimes it's better to just lose the ultimate.
Get a gourd out there in front of my healer.
Go ahead. Do one like that. Oh, yeah. Two little sneaky things coming up the sideline. My goal is to push this into overtime. That's always my goal. I like to draw it out until overtime, get that mana regeneration. That's when things get fun.
Get all the yeah. I like the ground pound. Feels like it's taking me back to my Mario days.
Little Mario action.
Oh, I didn't throw him out there.
Little Smash Bros action. It's fun. Go ahead and slow everyone down. Take out his sword.
I'm so slow.
Alright,
There's that overtime.
Jans put in a little work real quick.
Oh, that push didn't work.
Shoot-a-crew with the KO. What is Shoot-a-crew doing? Shoot-a-crew's not supposed to KO. I mean, Shoot-a-crew is, but Shoot-a-crew is one of the, I think, the weakest creature you can summon. As a pack, it's a little more, but as an individual, it's not. Oh boy, we got quite a little push going here. Oh no, that might be it.
Yep, there it is. All right, so not quite too skilled with the strategy yet, but it's a lot of fun. It is absolutely a lot of fun.
We're getting there. It's, again, as I like to say, there's definitely an aspect of it that you know, it takes a little bit of time to kind of learn like the intricacies, the ins and outs, and all of that stuff. So, you know, definitely don't feel you know, don't feel weird about it.
Oh no, not at all. Obviously, I'm going up against somebody who knows the cards and knows everything a lot better than I do. So I'm not as much as I can kind of get a little competitive sometimes, and I'm sure this will be a game of frustration for me at some point when it comes out and competing against other people. But yeah, just jumping in and playing it for the first time and stuff. It's a lot of fun. I don't not obviously I'm not gonna be instantly good at it, but so do we want to switch sides?
Yeah, let's do that. So let's what we're gonna do is just do an Alt F4 reboot of the game. So Alt F4 to quit out, reboot back in, and then yeah, we can reset from the other side.
Right, we'll pull back up here. All right, Nick, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. I'm having a lot of fun. Getting my butt kicked right now as we have a wildcard playtest here. But yeah, this combines a lot of different things. I love collecting cards. Obviously, anybody who follows the channel knows that I'm a huge fan of card games and just even collecting all of those and playing strategy games. So
what card games do you play?
Well, so the main game on my channel is Splinterlands, which is an NFT card game.
Nice.
So that's what I've been playing that for about 2 years, and that's definitely been the primary focus. But we jump around and play all sorts of NFT games, even some non-NFT games. Like I play Marvel Snap a little bit. Is a card game.
Definitely no Marvel Snap.
So yeah, it's I like my card games. I like my strategy games, and it's cool to kind of combine. It's almost like a MOBA experience, not quite, but
yep,
got some of those in there.
It's different.
So I do have this. I am into the champion screen now.
All right, give me 1 second here. Pulling up something real quick.
I went with the melee for the animals last time. Ranged might be more my typical strategies. A lot of times even playing like the RPG games, I tend to be more of like the archer or the types of classes.
I tend to be that way too. That's why I like Locke, I think, the most. But all right, ready to hit play?
I am.
All right, let's go for it.
Sounds like we're hopping in the arena. Okay.
Oh, in before me? Oh, there we are. All right. So here we go. Swapping over the other side. I think we're ready to just ready up here.
So how much range do we have? Oh, I see it over on the side now.
So you'll see it'll
Oh,
lock in at
kinda...
a certain point, and
Okay.
then hit it, try again from there. It should not lock in now. Yeah, and then a little closer.
I got about that
There we
much
go.
range. All right. Okay.
Yeah. All right, we ready?
Got a slightly different group here. Yeah. Let's try it out.
Ready?
Oh boy.
Round begin!
So now you'll have characters like Wachi. So Wachi being a defensive character. Looks like, ooh, we're getting our first taste of Jans.
I had to get him out there.
You have to, right? Jans is one of those creatures. You gotta feel the wrath of Jans, and then you have to deal the wrath of Jans. You gotta do it equally.
And the chrono drop. So what does that do?
So Chrono Drop drops a slowing effect on all of the opponent's creatures nearby, and speeds up all of your creatures. So it'll sort of do a miniature version of your ultimate ability.
Okay. Oh, I forgot what I was doing there with the... Wait, what does the Y do again?
So Y is going to discard the creature that's in your hand.
Oh yeah, that's okay. I remember now. Oh, far.
Oh boy.
And I fell off. All right, that's good. Gotta get some support up here.
Oh no, I got KO'd by Jan.
Shield down!
And there goes my shield. All right, we're recovered though. Just gore it out of here.
No, oh no.
I think we can send some of these other things to the other side.
Got the Jans in full effect.
I can't reach him around top. I feel like I'm just sitting down here sniping.
Shield down!
Oh no.
Oh, and then I just bounce back and forth. Oh, okay. Let's get our slow call over there to defend. Oh, and I just... Okay, I gotta get more accurate throwing these cards. I just bounced them off the wall.
You can wall bounce it though. That is one of the kind of fun features that you have.
But after the healer there. Big
You
Gort
put a
come in.
Jans right here.
Yeah, I might regret that as my my own base is falling quickly.
Oh no. Go ahead and take that out with Bolgar. We don't tolerate that around here. Slow claw up here as well. That Gore equipment work.
Alright, let's get another Jan. See, I missed again. I just threw Jans down to the bottom.
That's okay. Jan's in the bottom lane is actually sneaky and scary.
Going to that overtime you like.
This gets scary. This gets scary. This is where you start putting down a lot of jams.
I feel like yeah, I think. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Oh boy!
And there it is.
The sneaky attack.
Ready?
It's always the lane you least expect.
All right. What do the Symblers do that I just sent over there?
So Semblers, good question. So Sembler is a replicating creature. So Sembler's going to pump out the Shooter Cruise over time.
Oh, okay.
Woo.
So sending him over aggressively probably wasn't the smartest move then.
Correct. You want Semblers on your side, because what Sembler's best at is sitting in the back of your base, producing little Shooter Cruise.
Okay. I do remember you saying that earlier, and I already forgot about it. Gotta remember to pick out these aloes in the back first.
Yeah, the aloe, right? Aloes are kind of, you got to get rid of the aloe, because the aloe is going to sit there and spend its time healing, which is not good. Ooh. For it. Fight it down. My base was under attack. What do you have over here? I feel like there's unannounced visitors we're sending. I don't know about this.
I don't even know. I sent one over on the side. I don't even remember who it was.
Oh, you know what it is? I didn't realize it's your assembler. Your assembler sent me a couple of friends.
Like if you're sitting here watching it, it doesn't. Oh, jeez, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not.
No. You gotta cast yourself. Oh no. Oh,
Like
no.
it doesn't look like there's really all that much going on, but it's like I get so distracted
It's crazy, right?
trying to attack myself and figure out which ones I want to target, and then I'm not. Sometimes I let my mana fill up because I'm not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jams, go help me out over there.
Whoa!
Oh, the werebear!
Where there? Oh no! Oh no! I'm slow. I'm slow.
Burr, I like you better when you're on my side.
Yeah, Burr's a little better when he's not doing you harm. Hey. Stop that. Don't do that.
Oh, slow down, Corit. Okay.
You got some scored friends to hang out with.
Gotta pay attention to that healer. Oh, Jan's got a kill over there.
Jans, oh my goodness. There's all kinds of, both shields are down.
The smoke balls took each other out at the same time.
It's kind of fun when you watch it happen. We actually, funny enough, we have at one time, we had a tie happen, which is crazy. Ties are very, very, very rare in this game.
It does seem like it wouldn't be something that happens a whole lot.
Yeah, the game's actually not programmed for it, so when it happened, the game didn't know what to do.
Oh, coming down the side here. Another somewhere out. I think we're gonna slow down this bit. That mana fills up so fast in overtime.
We'll let you hang out with those for a little bit.
So me, oh, I fell off the edge. Get back up there.
Oh no!
Oh, where's that teleport to? Okay.
I just sat there, spamming the trigger. I'll be completely honest. I'm button mashing right now. I can't even laugh.
Hey, it makes me feel better that I'm not the only one.
I'm fully just seeing how many creatures can I have out in the battlefield at once. Never found the limit. I kind of want to find out today. Oh my god. That is crazy over there.
Alright, Chance, help me out! Oh, I feel...
Put down everything, put down everything. Just keep casting, just keep casting.
Where'd my attack go? There it is. And there we go.
There we go.
Alright. Hey, that was a lot of fun. I don't know, I think maybe I like the ranged character a little bit better.
You think so? I will say, you know, I do enjoy both. For a while, I was very Bolgar. I was really on top of Bolgar, really liked him, thought he was my favorite. And then I've switched up a little bit in recent time. And I've grown to love Locke, and I've grown to love the other side of things. So you know, we're changing up every day.
It probably be better if I don't know, maybe once I understood more things and better about being more aware of what's going on. I just feel like being able to cover so much more area with the ranged attacks, seems a little more versatile, and I kind of like that. And
yeah, right. And I think, like, so one of the other things to note too, I think, which changes your opinion, I think usually, is obviously you have Jans right now, but that just comes down to like the deck that was chosen, right?
Right.
So like,
yeah.
you know, when you build kind of your final deck, you know, you can choose to run Jans as you know, as Bolgar. There's nothing that forces you one way or the other. And so that's kind of another cool part of it, is that, like, you know, it's really up to you. You know, like, how do you build your deck? What cards do you think are the best? And it's also important to note that all of the all the current characters are still being revised and finalized, so they're not entirely the final ones. And you know, we'll add more. You know.
So do these do the symbols take damage over time, or could they stay there forever?
They actually lose production ability over time and also take damage.
Okay. I noticed the damage is going down even though there's nobody over here, so that was maybe all right. Well, it has been about an hour. I know that was what the time was scheduled for the playtest.
Yeah, I mean, dude, thank you for coming and playing. We're super stoked that, like, people are enjoying it.
Oh yeah,
I think that's something we're really excited for, and you know, I'm just very, very, very excited to keep kind of showing the game off and letting people kind of enjoy, you know, what's been the brainchild of of Paul and Katie and the rest of the team for so many years. It's definitely very exciting that we're letting people kind of finally play it now and get a chance to kind of see.
I really appreciate you letting me hop on. It was a lot of fun, and I know there's some other creators that are hopping in. I don't know. I'm gonna hit some of them up and see if they need a partner to come play with, so I can play some more.
It sounds like a plan. You get yourself a competitor. You let me know. We'll run a little friendly competition tournament. We'd be stoked.
So do you have? I guess before we go, as far
Yes.
as like timelines on the game for
Totally.
when could viewers be able to play this? Like I know there's not always hard deadlines, but is this something that's months out, a year out? Like what type of thing are we looking at?
Yeah, so we're tentatively probably somewhere around a year out. I think is what we're trying to be realistic in saying. We're gonna do a mint for the Genesis collection of NFTs, and that is going to be on April 20th. So that will consist of essentially a pass, which gets you access to playtesting, to allow listing, to airdrops, physical products, events. It'll sort of act as like the all access pass to the Wildcard universe. So that's happening on April 20th. Then we'll be working on sort of offering up. We'll be offering up the first card packs sometime after that, early betas, all that kind of stuff. So we're kind of, yes, we're a year out, but there'll be stuff happening throughout this entire year.
All right, one final question if you have time.
Yes.
The other big question I get with any of these games is essentially how pay to win is it?
Not at all. Not at all.
There you go. Is it like completely free to play, or are you gonna have to buy like season passes to play, or do you even know? I mean, I know they're a little ways out, but
so that's sort of stuff that we're not quite ready to.
yeah,
to
no
share.
problem.
The big thing is that no, it's not going to be pay to win. I think that's the first and foremost. We never want that. Anyone at any point is going to be able to play the game, access the game. We want people to enjoy it. We don't want you to be paying $5,000 to play our game. There's no fun in it. And so I think the core component is that there will always be a version to play without NFTs, and then there will be a more sort of special version which does have NFTs, and that's I think the fun part we're looking forward to is like the balance between the two.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we see some of the games where it's like, yeah, it's cool that it's got NFTs, but to realistically play, you need to invest $2,000 in NFTs or whatever the case is.
Yeah, no fun in that.
It's
it's
good to see that that's not necessarily going to be a requirement. So, Darren, on April 20th is when the called it a Genesis Pass. Is that what it was called?
Yeah, we're calling it the Wild Pass is the name.
Wild Pass. And I'll definitely have some more. If you follow me on Twitter or anything like that, I'll definitely tweet out when that's coming up. I know I've got a tweet out there right now where we're giving away a few of those, so you can go check out that tweet and enter that giveaway. But on April 20th is when that will be out. So
yeah, that's when anyone who wins the giveaway from yourself and any of the others will be put into. I believe the giveaway gets them into the second phase, so it's a first come first serve mint phase, and get their chance to hold one of the first NFTs from Wildcard.
that's exciting. I'll definitely be checking that out. So thank you very much. Thank you everybody for joining us as I look up in the ceiling here. It's been a lot of fun. I'll definitely put some highlight clips out, and you'll see a little more content. And this has been a lot of fun. I can't wait until next time. Thank you very much, everyone.